Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Beta Plans with a turn to its grey matter. I believe I thoroughly cleaned out this place, so I really don't know what to do anymore here. I'm gonna leave, because I won't enter Mr. Grumpy Man's room, so...
Well, if someone's been rigging the house, they've done a good job of cleaning it out again.
Well, at least that tells me something that I've done proper. There is nothing in this house that can rig the place up in a proper manner. And you would say the tower is something that you haven't looked at, but let's make it let's look at the house itself, right, for a moment before I enter. I think the tower is... This goes straight forward and towards the left. Then when you're going upstairs and you're there, you take another left in order to reach his room, which makes me think it's at the front of the house. Somewhere over here. Or perhaps this room. That would even be more logical if you go up to the left, then left corner. So this is his bedroom by my knowledge. Though I have to say the windows don't match. You know what, let's look at the friggin' tower, because I don't know what else to do anyways. I don't know what to do.
The tower is directly opposite David's bedroom window. I better check it out.
Why didn't you make that remark the first time I ever looked at the darn thing? Why did it have to be in order? I even checked it when we came first in here. Ag! Been spending all that time for nothing. Alright, sorry, what do we need?
I need to see what's in there. Maybe there's a key around here someplace.
Well, it's not a garden gnome, but...
Cool tower.
No,
I wonder what...
The statue.
Someone put a key under that statue.
It is a big-ass old garden gnome. Alright. Oh, need to have the right thing equipped.
Everything's dusty in here, except the center of the stairs. Someone's been using them lately.
Also, notice the eerie, spooky sounds.
That chair is a little suspicious. Doesn't look dusty at all. You can see right into David's bedroom from here. Oh, that makes me so mad. There's something on the glass. It looks like a print, but I can't see it very well.
Yeah, I can see a smudge down here, but...
There's something on...
How far are we? Only one more thing to do. Get the print somehow? You know what? I'm starting to think Mulholland is more and more suspicious. Why? She believes in the supernatural, right? We have now a ladder to project her fairy. And we want to convince her probably to do something. Projecting a fairy might convince her to do something. So I think we're gonna use that on Miss Mulholland.
It really is a beautiful house. Nice to have a place to come home to.
I kinda meant for you to go inside. Because I don't... Oh, that's the dining room. If anything, we might be able to talk to Miss Dalton about this.
Hello. Hey.
I like, by the way, how Mrs. Dalton does the... Well, as I know it from the television, the British accent. With that, hello! I can't do it myself, but yes. I like that. Ah, yes! This time I don't need to search for 15 minutes for an answer.
Do you know that key to the tower? I found it under a rock by the door.
The tower?
Yeah, the older tower, out by the garage.
That old thing. That's an old folly. No one's used it in years and years. Not even when Laura was alive.
The key doesn't look that old.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't mess around in there if I was you. Must be filthy as the devil.
But how would you get that key if you were just a student? Still, I refuse to think that Miss Dalton has anything to do with this. Why am I using the go out of the thing? Did we finish the chapter thing? Yes, we did. The Ghost of Dread Hill House. I think I'm gonna leave here. Let's go to St. Edmund's Hall, because I have no idea what to do at the horse track. And Alice... I don't know. I wish I could just peel over the painting and do something with it. Or I can just do the age-old try of click-and-point adventures. Just equip every freaking item you have and try it on the painting. You know? That's also a possibility. Hello?
He's getting suspicious. I'm going to have to be careful from now on.
Yes, I'm not too surprised. Let's go up. Because we noticed already in, what was it, chapter 2, chapter 3, that there is a pathway between the undergraduate and the graduate ones over here.
I'd like to get over to the graduate wing today. That might be a way to get there. If I can turn off the alarm.
Well, that's even more of a hint. But we already knew that, so we kind of want to go there. But for that, we need to get rid of this maintenance man. In order to, I think, switch this button or security door.
I don't think I should touch anything while the electrician's still here. He's working on something. Maybe he's repairing a fuse.
Right, can I trick him somehow? I mean, I found this cup and bowl not without a reason, right?
He's working on...
Can I choose a trick? Sorry. Stay on the pages, thank you. I have a bowl and cup. Oh, and I have ink. I can't click on it. It's just not allowing me to do so. That's the bottomless cup, sorry, that's the wrong one. It's a fruit bowl. Cup and bowl psychic. No, it doesn't work. Do I need to click on something? Do I need to click on something specific here to make this work?
I don't think I should touch anything while the electrician's still here.
I know, but I want you to notice something that will advance me the game here. Fuses. Oh, switch.
I won't do that while the electrician is watching me, but it looks like this one controls the alarm.
Betcha I needed to do that. Yeah, and now we can do the trick. I already knew what I had to do, but I just... okay. Okay.
Which trick should I use?
Well, the one I was just clicking on because... No. Just please allow me to move through the pages. I don't want to move the book. I just want to move through the pages. Either this one.
That trick doesn't fit the situation.
So he won't go... Which I wouldn't be surprised if he wouldn't go down in order to wipe a little smudge of his overalls. Because he's kind of a handyman. I think he doesn't get too grossed out by that. But we also found this, of course. There we go.
Hey, do you like to gamble? I know a really cool game that uses cups and a ball, just like these.
I'm busy.
It would only take a minute. Better than Vegas.
What's the game?
I'll show you. We need 3 cups. This is position number 1, position 2, position 3.
I know this game.
It's not what you think. You're going to hide the ball. You can put it under any one of the cups. You can even move the cups around. I'll turn my back, but in the end, I'll be able to tell you where the ball is.
How can you do that?
We'll see. The only thing is, You have to tell me what positions you're swapping. For example, you can say 1 and 2 if you are switching 1 and 2.
But I can put the ball anywhere.
Yep. Ready to try it? I'll turn my back.
All right. I hit the ball.
Hide the ball bearing and then swap cups. On the first swap, switch the cups that do not have the ball silently. After that, you can switch any 2 cups, but you have to tell me which numbers you're swapping.
I swap 2 and 3. I swap 1 and 3. I swap 1 and 3. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 2. I swap 1 and 3.
Okay, I need to figure this out. I've written it down. First thing first. The man's working. Why would he gamble? Duh. Okay. 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 3. Please, book. Book. Wait a second, he was only allowed to move... Excuse me, I'm missing something? He was only allowed to move the cups that wasn't the ball in for the first time. So if he does 2 and 3, the ball isn't in there, right? So if it's number 1 and he switches it with 3, then he switches it back with 3, then he switches it with 2, then he switches it back with 2, then he switches it with 3, so it's a number 3, I'm awesome.
There it is.
How did you do that?
Luck.
Oh, no. No. You have to tell me how to do it. I could earn a fortune down at the pub.
Giving up my secrets? That will cost you.
What do you want?
Sing Yankee Doodle Dandy. Get me coffee downstairs, because if I let him flip a switch, he won't allow that.
You could go downstairs and get me a cup of coffee.
Is that all? Well, I can do that. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Who, me?
I'm not going to do a disappearing act. I'm a totally innocent and good little girl.
There. That should let me into the grad wing without the alarm ringing.
After all, I am Samantha. I don't ride a bike, do magic tricks, steal from people, impersonate people. Shall I continue on the list? Oh, and he doesn't notice that.
Oh, hi, Malik. I was just coming to see you.
Hi, Sam. It's not a good time.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just fired.
Oh, I'm sorry. But you probably don't need the money, right?
Of course I need the money. My parents have 6 other kids to feed and educate. I try to take as little from them as possible. I don't know what I'll do now. I'll have to find another job.
Sorry.
Hell. I hated working for that guy.
So why did you sign up for the experiment with Styles?
I'm a huge fan. Styles is why I came to Oxford. Then he quit teaching before I got a chance to take a single class with him. Why doesn't he teach anymore? From what I've seen, he wasn't physically disabled by the accident. And he's sane enough, I think.
He's reachable. He just needs to be pulled out of himself. And for people to quit screwing with his head.
Look, I have to go. See you later.
Bye.
I suppose that actually crosses off my main suspect, Malik. At least that's what the game is trying to tell me. I totally forgot to look up where Mulholland lives. Crud. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know the person who lives in...
Here, alright, just hold on for a moment, folks.
Angela?
Actually, we already saw her going down. What the
Oh,
heck?
hi. Is this Angela Mulholland's room?
It is. I'm her roommate, Kelly.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Angela is not here. Is there something I can help you with?
That's another Scottish accent, I think. Also, wait. The undergraduates I saw having a single room to themselves. Helena. Harvey. I want to say Harry constantly, but it's Harvey. And of course Mr. Good Looking. But they share a room when they're graduates? What?
Does Angela have a lot of friends?
Oh, not that I know. I think you're the first one I've ever met.
She doesn't talk about a friend of hers who's really into magic?
No.
Oh. Do all graduate students have roommates?
It depends what you sign up for. I just transferred here. I thought it would be a good way to get to know people.
So, how do you like rooming with Angela?
Fine. Yeah, it's been fine. I'll probably get a room by myself next term. I think it's harder to adjust to living with a stranger when you're more mature.
That's a gorgeous sweater you got on.
Oh, thank you. It's my favourite, actually. My mother made it.
You're kidding.
No, she's quite good. I can't knit a thing myself.
Me neither. That's amazing.
I'm not surprised. She should talk to Mr. Handsome, considering they both like their mums. And we're going to be a beep again, because we're going to ruin that thing with, of course, disappearing inks. La 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 la.
I need to get Kelly out of here so I can search this room.
I know, this is why you're gonna trick her with disappearing ink. Which, I think that might be the last magic trick in here that we haven't used yet. So I do think we're really getting to the end of the game.
Do you have some paper? I think I'll leave a note for Angela.
Sure.
Sorry, can I borrow a pen? By the way, I love your bedspread too.
Do you?
Yeah, she does. That's why she totally has different type of clothes than you do, and all of a sudden she likes everything you like. That makes no sense, but never mind.
Ink stuck. Oh, crap. I am so sorry.
My sweater!
Listen, run to the bathroom and wash it really well with cold water and soap. It will come out, I swear.
But...
Hurry, before it sets.
Would have been
I
nice
hope
if
that comes out.
I hope so too. Would have been nice in the model if they actually put a black spot in the place where you wouldn't have seen it until she had turned around. But alright, oh.
So much pink everywhere. I don't get how Kelly stands this.
Well, it's not her bed. Photo of Angela's father. That could be a family member of Mephistopheles.
That must be Angela's father. Interesting looking guy.
I like this more. This. I want to visit this.
I think that's the island where Angela grew up. Beautiful.
It looks awesome.
I think that's the island. So Angela's not a natural blonde. Interesting, but hardly a crime. Well, whether or not it's a crime depends on your point of view, I guess.
Yes, I can imagine. And unfortunately, it does it again. I am so sorry for that, but then I would have to replay every episode. I really need to fix my computer. It's a new computer. Why does it constantly flip out of it? If anyone knows, let me know. Well, she's not natural blonde. That's actually the main important thing to know. Shelf. Ooh, she likes fairies. That's a cool one. Yeah. This one is a little too childish for me, but I like this one. I don't mind the color pattern on this one as well. It's not too pinkish. And this I like. I'm loving the color pattern as well as this. Kinda like
Angela's
these.
really into fairies. Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Oh, come on. This one is cool. You have to, even as a god girl. I mean, I've been to several fairs, of the fantasy fairs, and you see a lot of these fairies also being sold there.
Angela's really...
Into fairies, yes we know. Oh, that's an angel more. Or is that also considered a fairy then by her?
The view looks nice. but it doesn't give me the beginning of a...
Clue, yeah, I can't touch the computer? I can't look at the desk. Hey! I just saw something. Was that the Dealers Club logo in the carpet? Student records. Nursing. Angela Mulholland. That's correct. Can't read the other information.
Angela enrolled here in September of 2002. Angela and...
Alright. Styles and Laura Edmund Thorpe.
This magazine is old and well read by the look of it. Obsessed much? This magazine...
Oh, and made her hair blonde to look more like Laura's? That could be it. But I also noticed this. Isn't that the Dealers Club logo?
I know Angela seems shy and fits perfectly to the dreamy girly type, but this goes way beyond what I thought. I know Angela...
No, it's not supposedly the thing I thought. I thought it was a Dealers Club logo. Have we done everything else about Take Two? No, we're almost there. Have I missed anything in here?
I know Angela...
No, we looked at the shelf, we looked at the window. Is there perhaps a specific fairy I need to click on?
Angela's really...
Yeah, I know.
Angela...
No.
Angela...
No.
Angela... Angela...
No.
Angela...
No.
Angela...
Okay, I'm gonna say I've done this. Da-da-da. Oh dear. Someone's coming back? Is that why we're... Yes.
The cold water worked. The ink's gone. I can't believe it.
That's a relief. I was just, looking at this picture.
Oh, that? That's Angela's dad. He owned a pub on the Isle of Mull, but it burnt down a few years ago. He was killed in that fire.
That's awful. I had no idea.
She doesn't like to talk about it.
Weird. I've met several people with horrible losses like that recently.
Did you write that note?
No, I think I know where Angela is, so I'll just run over there.
Well, if I see her first, I'll tell you stop by.
Okay, thanks. See you.
By the way, don't use cold water and soap when you have an ink stain. Trust me. That's not gonna work. I'm going to look at the second hole, but I think I have to go for the third floor, because otherwise it's a little bit noticeable.
That exit heads down to the lobby. Since I'm not supposed to be in the graduate wing, I better not go down that way.
Alright, as I already said, but I had a try, you know. Actually, I don't think we need to do much more over here. Oh, he's there. Let's talk to the maintenance man so he doesn't get suspicious. I will just have to go to the loo or something.
Hi.
There you are. Now that coffee's cold as the grave by now.
It's the thought that counts. I guess I owe you something.
That really works.
You saw it for yourself.
Can't wait to try it on my mates. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So I want to see just in the magic book. So at least we handled this. That's good. I want to look at the magic book, what they said. I think I mean, I had the right one, so I think I solved it without looking in the magic book, but just for everybody else. Huh? If you want to do this card trick yourself. Well, this cup and bowl trick. It's not really a card trick. That's the fruit bowl. There we go. This makes for an excellent pop trick. Expect your audience to run off and try to win a fortune from some gullible soul. Styrofoam cups work best for this trick. Place 3 cups upside down. As you do, mark one of them by indenting it with a fingernail. Explain to your audience that the cup positions are called 1, 2 and 3. I didn't see the dents. Turn your back and ask a volunteer to hide the ball under one of the cups. Next ask him or her to silently swap 2 empty cups to make things even more difficult for you. Then ask them to move the cups around as much as they like. The only rule is that from this point on, they must call out which cups they are swapping. When they let you know you're done, then turn your back around and reveal the bowl. The trick, keep track of the position of the marked cup. When you turn back, there are two possibilities. If the marked cup is at the position you thought it would be, then it wasn't moved when the volunteer signed they switched to empty cups. So the bowl is under the marked cup. If another cup is at this position, then this cup and the marked one were switched in the first place. Silent swap. The bowl is neither at this position nor under the marked cup. So you choose the remaining third cup. Oh, actually, I was then completely totally in luck. I misunderstood her first rule as she explained it. I didn't see the marking though. Oh, well, good luck that I chose it the first time correct. After Christ, there was still something to do at St. Edmund's Hall? There is. Later, I first want to look at the Alice thing again and do the age-old trick as I just said of I'll use every item on the bloody painting. Because I know it's here. I know. I just don't know how. This is it. It doesn't give me a clue. This doesn't work. Next one. Deck of cards. Doesn't work. Wallet. Doesn't work. Yeah, right. I've got to scratch the painting. Whoa. What? All the Daedalus devices were resettable. I have to break this one? Okay, I didn't use it because I thought you could... Whatever. We found it. As I said, the age-old trick. Click on everything. See, we have to break it.
There's something underneath the book. Another piece of gold. I love this riddle.
You destroyed this painting. That's... Who knows how long it's been here? Well, this is probably a fake one, but still... This is noticeable. Does the person that puts this here, does he check every Daedalus device he's ever placed to reset everything? Because you also, with the fire dog, you didn't screw the head back. Is it gone? Do we have it? Did it already fall in our inventory? Well, let's get outside then. I clicked on it and I was waiting for her to do something with the jigsaw puzzle, but there we go. Click on it. And there we go.
That's it. Now if I can just solve this rebus, I should be able to finish the game.
So I think that's a tier. Plus ST, I would say steers. No, well, tier. No, that's not logical. Tiers. Tierst. Crying? Let's go with the bet first. Look, bet is easy. Bet minus B plus M is met. Right? Sihi plus female is... So it's email. Not like you write email. And 2 times plus CH. I have to admit, I'm not entirely sure yet. But. The riddle said... Find Alice, she's close at night, follow well her saga. I don't know what that... Oh, perhaps that way your story, the book. Right. Then, find the rabbit if you can and enter the name of the mage. I suppose the rebus might give me the name of the mage, but if you follow the rabbit, I think it's the meadow or the rabbit mask, so I'm just gonna go run over here. And I'm gonna go towards the meadows, at least if I can. And seeing the symbol on my cursor, I probably can.
There's a meadow beyond the walls. Maybe I should check it out.
Voila. Either that or I had to
The
go to
riddle
the rabbit
says,
mask.
Find the rabbit if you knack. If you can, I have a feeling whatever I'm looking for is in this tall grass somewhere.
How does this work? Oh, okay. Follow her. A Gaze? That doesn't work. You cannot just turn everything around. So, how do I find the rabbit hole? Oh, this is going to take a while. It also slightly depends on her random pathing if you... I want you to get more to the back. Oh! I found it.
There's something.
I wanted to be here because it was a little bit of an open ground. So rabbit hole?
Well, I've come this far. A little dirt isn't going to kill me.
Aye, it isn't.
It's
That...
a white rabbit.
Oh, snap. So I have tears plus ST, CHEMALACH, and bet is med. Of a mage. Which is a famous mage? I'm not going to say Mistopheles. That fits this a little bit. The CH is really throwing me off because it was a double CH. Enter the name of the mage. I want to look at this rebus for a moment. Get out. This is going to be really weird if somebody looks at you. Okay. Please. See roll or soul. No. My mistake. The last rebus I quickly solved, but that it, and also once again, is it at the end or at the beginning? And this is really what's confusing me. The CH plus CH and tier, because it could be single tier, tears. That doesn't make a name. So I'm thinking about they for instance they refer to Harry Potter. So then I would go with Dumbledore, for instance. That doesn't come in closest near Dumbledore. You know what? Actually, I just noticed we're already growing quite late in this episode. Gives me a little time to think off camera. I'll say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.